So how can email addresses help you build your business? This is Dave at AFX Research. Your client or visitor email addresses have a lot of information in them beyond just a way to contact them. Sure, you can send out, let's say, newsletters or other email blasts to those customers to try to sell things. But in most cases, if your customer already knows where you're at, excessive emails might even be counterproductive on getting more sales. What you can do is cross-referencing them for valuable intelligence. And this is something you can automate. You don't have to do it manually. You can strip out the prefixes so you only have the ending portions of the email addresses, what comes after the @ sign. You can see which ones come from traditional ISPs like AOL or Comcast or Charter. And then you can look at the rest to see which ones are coming from particular companies. Do you have a lot of corporate inquiries? Maybe at somethingcompany.com. And if that's the case, you can find out what that company's all about. You can see if there's clusters that come from the same company. You can find out if there's geographic information from those companies to look at their addresses on their website. If they are coming from ISPs, in many cases you can tell the geographic location of the ISP by the type. For example, the ISP Windstream is a company that only normally has subscribers in the Midwest and Southeast. If it's a company, let's say, like Charter, they might be in your local neighborhood, but they might also have service in other parts of the country. Some of the local telephone companies like Bell South in the Southeast or SNET, Southern New England Bell, may have email addresses that are very geographically targeted. Worst case scenario, you can even cross-reference those email addresses and basically do a Google search on each one of them to find out information about that person. If their email address exists elsewhere, you can get good demographic information on them using tools like Spokeo or other tools to extract individual information about a person that you can put in a database, not necessarily to deal with them as an individual, but to look overall of what the demographics of your customers are like. So client email addresses are more valuable than just sending them a message. You can use it to get good background intel on your customer base.